In the long and turbulent journey of American politics, few rivalries have been as intense and defining as the clash between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Two men driven by completely different visions for the country and shaped by dramatically different backgrounds, personalities, and political styles. Their rivalry did not begin suddenly. It was built slowly over years of contrasting speeches, public disagreements, and diverging ideologies. But it reached its peak when both decided to stand face-to-face in presidential elections that would reshape the nation's direction and test the loyalty of millions of voters. Trump, known for his bold, confrontational style and promises to challenge traditional political norms, energized a massive base that believed he represented a voice against the establishment. Biden, on the other hand, presented himself as a calm, stabilizing figure, promising unity, decency, and a return to traditional leadership. When the 2020 campaign started, both sides immediately understood that this was not going to be a routine election. It was going to be a battle of identities, values, and the future character of the United States. The campaign trail turned into a battlefield of speeches, rallies, televised debates, viral moments, and unending controversies. As each candidate tried to convince the country that they were the only one capable of leading America through its crises. Biden's message focused heavily on healing divisions, managing the pandemic, and restoring diplomatic relations, while Trump stressed economic recovery, law and order, and resistance against global pressures he believed were weakening America. The debates between them reflected this tension, with interruptions, intense exchanges, and sharp accusations that made headlines across the world. As Election Day approached, America seemed split into two different realities, each side confident, each side fearful, and both sides determined to win at any cost. When Biden eventually won the election, the aftermath was unlike anything the country had seen in modern history, as Trump refused to concede, claimed the election was stolen, and inspired a wave of political chaos, investigations, and national division that lasted long after Biden took office. But instead of disappearing from the political stage, Trump prepared for a comeback. He kept holding rallies, building influence, and fueling speculation about his return, while Biden continued governing through economic challenges, foreign conflicts, policy debates, and internal party pressure. Their rivalry evolved from one election into an ongoing struggle for the soul of American politics itself, as Trump's supporters pushed him to run again and Biden's allies argued that he remained the best candidate to stop Trump's return. When both men once again prepared for a rematch, the country found itself reliving the same intensity, but with higher stakes and deeper divisions. Each new campaign speech, interview, and policy announcement carried echoes of their first battle, but now amplified by years of debate, frustration, and political fatigue. Trump portrayed Biden as weak and ineffective, blaming him for inflation, border issues, and global instability, while Biden portrayed Trump as dangerous, unpredictable, and a threat to democracy. Their second clash became even more dramatic than the first, not only because of the issues at stake, but because both men knew that this might be their final and most defining confrontation. Every rally was larger, every criticism louder, and every moment felt like part of a long-awaited showdown. Supporters on both sides watched anxiously as polls shifted, controversies emerged, and tensions grew. In the end, their rivalry became more than just a competition for votes. It transformed into a story of two contrasting visions for America, two leaders who refused to back down, and a nation caught in the middle of their struggle. Whether one won and the other lost, or whether both claimed victory in their own way, the political war between Trump and Biden became a defining chapter in modern history, shaping how millions understood leadership, democracy, and the future of their country. And even after the votes were counted and the results declared, their influence continued to ripple through American society, proving that their clash was not just an election story, but a long-lasting battle between two powerful forces whose rivalry would be remembered for decades.